How to retain information from books. Darius Foroux, a productivity entrepreneur, blogger type of guru, has 5 really cool tips that I'd like to share with you in this video. So let's get to it. First one, what's your North Star? Why are you reading the book in the beginning? Darius suggests that you should focus on reading books that solve the current challenge that you're facing. I call it just-in-time learning, but it makes a lot of sense. If you want to retain a book, you have to focus on the pain point that you're trying to solve so that I can embed it more in your brain, and you're not just randomly going from book to book to book, because then you're just spreading your attention across multiple sources. And that leads to number 2. Connections. What are you doing to make the mental connections between the problem you're trying to solve or what you're trying to learn with what you're currently reading? So Darius recommends a few things. Get tactile. Right in the book, highlight, get physical with it. So if you have to fold the pages, you have to add sticky notes, highlights, all those matter because it's another way to learn and to really cement it in your mind. And your brain needs these connections to actually recall it. So if you're doing things digitally, do the same thing. Highlight, add in colors, and make it an overall tactile experience. And now we're rolling into number 3. Visualize. Again, I mentioned senses. Visualizing the concepts or the facts or the ideas will allow you to root and soak in that information. It's almost like actualizing the thing and making it a reality. So just imagine and visualize. And now we're going to number 4. The one thing. What is the one thing that you can apply and do right now with what you've read? So funny enough, I know we're talking about books, but after I read Darius's article, I had to act on it, meaning I wrote the script, I wrote the points, and I wrote what I was going to present to you. And now it's really cemented into me. Like I'm recalling it a lot easier. So what can you do after you read to immediately act on it or do something about so you can internalize it much quicker? And finally, the 5th point. This is going to be tricky. Teacher. Yeah, that's right. It's a teacher. The 5th point is really about teaching. So you've read what you could, you've highlighted, you've made the connections, you visualized it, you maybe acted on it, but nothing cements a fact more than teaching it to someone else. Because when you're teaching, you have to be concise and really know the concept to lend someone else that learning. So after you finish that book, if you can neatly tie it all together within a couple of sentences and teach to someone else, then have you really absorbed and retained the information that you read in the book. So those were just 5 tips. I know there's a bajillion more out there, but I found these really helpful in how I retain the information from all the books that we read here at the Brief Book Club. What did I miss? What tips would you provide or share with others? Would love to hear about them in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Would love some of these. And if we haven't already, please subscribe. You motivate me to make more of these types of videos so we can help each other out. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. My name's Truman. This has been a Brief Book Club video, and I'll see you in the next one.